Everybody, this is Castantino. Quick little video here. Now, in my last one, I did kind of go on a comedic rant on the whole Snyder Cut. Now, CBR actually came out with something that basically saying exactly what I'm a little bit worried about that this might set a precedent about. I'll put a link in the description. But basically, it's Justice League, the Snyder Cut decision could teach it. Well, it says teaches fans the wrong lesson, but we'll get into that. It basically, give a rundown. It's basically a talk about whole thing about the Snyder Cut, the stuff that went on behind the scenes, the whole why he left, the production thing, and all that. Now, it also admits that the biggest reason they're probably doing this is because they want to have people buy their fucking streaming service. I don't fault them for that. And while I'm seeing a lot of people touting this is a win for fandoms and all this and that, here's my concern. Because we've already, for the last few years, we've already had to deal with fucking people crying and moaning about, I want a representation, I want this, I want that, there's not enough representation, and all that bullshit. Which is basically, in itself, a nice little thing of just stereotyping everybody. They don't want characters, they just want stereotypes because they are a bunch of stuck-up little shits. The people on Twitter, stuck-up little shits. Anyway, but it goes on, and and surprisingly from CBR, they talk about how, and they also mention all this. Basically, here's the thing: even if the film gets a fresh coat of paint in the form of new footage, the original problems inherent at its very core will forever be apparent. Let's not forget the absolute tragedies that were Henry Cavill's CGI'd upper lip and the film's main villain Steppenwolf, the rubber-faced manifestation of boredom. In addition, Ben Affleck came across as mostly bored. I would argue with that, but mostly bored. He's been in a role with his entire career. Every scene with Batman reeked with the aura of Affleck feeling like he was above acting at the franchise any longer. The only admirable thing, and they talk about Wonder Woman, which is probably, I do have to say, the best thing that came out of the film. But they bring a lot of good points, and it's just, and what we're going to do, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What I hope doesn't happen, but because, we've been, like I said, we've been dealing with this bullshit of inclusiveness, this fake agenda crap, the fake feminism, which has gone completely nuts with the stupid Me Too shit, which has been nothing but weaponized by these stupid bitches in Hollywood, and stuff like that. This is all this is. They use that stuff to get these films that people are already hating on, like Terminator Dark Fate, the new Charlie's Angels movie, Picard, and Star Trek Discovery, the Star Wars trilogy. All of this shit went because of a bunch of fucking people crying that they wanted something. Now, and my worry here, and is addressed in this article, is that that's going to happen for the other side now. The other side of the coin is going to rear its ugly head. That fans who are big fans are going to want, and Hollywood will weaponize this. They are Paul Feig is already trying to weaponize it to get a 3-hour director's cut of Ghostbusters 16, or at least that's what the rumor is. So don't tell me that, oh no, this will be different, because that's always a nice little way of saying things going absolutely to shit. Yeah, I mean, is it good that they listen to the fans? Yes. And at the same time, no, because as a friend of mine said, this is a slippery slope. It's like, how much of this inclusion and this fake feminism is going to be too much? How much of kissing the fans' asses is going to be too much before people just start going, that it start catching on that it's completely fan service, which is already what's going on. This is why one of the reasons the latest Star Wars movie flopped. Financially, it didn't flop, but for what they wanted, it flopped. Because they decided at the last minute that they had to please everybody. And one of the biggest rules, you cannot please everybody. It's impossible. So, I hope I'm just being paranoid. I really do hope I'm being paranoid about this. And like I said, I'll put it down in the description. But, yeah, this whole Snyder thing, because of how loudly those fans were for it. And you know what? I think it's ridiculous that it was released. But hey, you know what? You enjoy the movie. You guys want to enjoy it? Go ahead. As I said, is this a win for fandoms? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, a little bit of yes, a little bit of no. But maybe it'll be more of a yes. Maybe this will be like one of those things that people really wanted this and they got it, and this won't happen again for a little while. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, this just wanted to do a short one here. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.